Welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So I've just come back from shopping at Appna Supermarket. I've been to this place a few times and featured fruit hauls, exotic fruit hauls from that place. It is a good store to go to if you're in the Manchester area and you're interested in buying different exotic fruit and vegetables. They always have something interesting to look at and buy. So today when I walked in, I think I did a couple of still pictures. I'll add them in here. I saw this as I walked straight in, right in the doorway, sugar cane. So there's a nice big stick here, and you don't always get them with viable buds. So this has got buds on all the way, and they look viable to me. They're not brown, and they've got, like, when you touch it, they're not squishy, you know, they've not rotted. I have done a video 3 years ago. I had another channel then. It's not a fabulous video, but I'll see if I can put a link in here. And I did propagate sugarcane 3 years ago from cutting up one of these. So I think I'll do another video on how to propagate sugarcane. So that's that. And then the other things that I bought, just bear with me a second. Right. I got there was lots of different types of fruit and veg there. However, I'd already bought those in the past. I wanted to buy, well, something different. So I've got 2 bags of, they're called jujubes, or bear fruit, B-E-R, bear fruit. And I've got 3 types. So I'll show you. So I've got this type, this round type. This is from Thailand. So it was like, and this is a bit more expensive than the others. I can't remember if I've got the receipt somewhere. I'll see if, so these are $5.99 a kg. And also these are also jujubes, or bear fruit. In Bengali they call it boroi, and it was actually labelled boroi. And you can see how these have got a point to them. Now, I remember having these in Bangladesh years ago, and these pointed ones, they call those dakaya boroi or kul boroi, and they would predominantly found in the south of the country. In the north of the country, in the Sylhet region, they tend to grow the rounder, similar to that but much smaller. So that's another type of jujube. And I was really surprised and happy to see, let's get these out here, these are called apple boroi because they look like miniature apples. And the first time I saw these was this year on my trip to Bangladesh. I was in Dhaka, the capital, shopping in an open market, and they had lots of fruit and veg stores, and there were tons of this on display. And I'd never seen the apple boroi before. They were a bit bigger than these in size, but they taste lovely. In my opinion, they taste much better than these. So these are sort of like a crisp, sort of, it's hard to describe, not an apple taste, not a pear taste, similar texture to a hard pear, but it's just got its own unique taste. So if you've never had a jujube, please go and buy some, you know, see if you've got any in the local Asian shops, just drop one of them there. But this is apple boroi, and yeah, it's lovely. It tastes lovely. So I'm gonna have a go. I'm gonna eat these obviously, but I'm going to save the stones of these, and I'll do a separate video on how or how not to germinate, because they are very, very difficult. I have tried in the past to get them to germinate, but I will keep trying, see if I can get a jujube plant. And I'll just show you my little jujube plant that I brought from Bangladesh. Now when I got this, all it was, there were no leaves on it at all, and it was just this, I don't know if you can see there's a black stem. It was a singular stem, and it was about 3 times as long as that, and it had 2 very yellow leaves on it which fell off promptly. So I brought it back as a stick basically, and it has it did produce this branch, but then it dropped the leaves, but then it's carried on that stem, producing more leaves lower down. So this is an Indian variety of jujube. I did have another variety of jujube, the Chinese one, from Jurassic Plants, and unfortunately that never thrived at all for me. I ended up throwing that away because it just lost its leaves, and the roots were practically non-existent, you know, very, very thin, fragile, almost thread-like roots on it. So yeah, never thrived. So I'm hoping that this will. It does get the odd bit of crispy leaves, so what I'm doing is spray misting this regularly, keeping it in the sunlight as much as possible. It does have some shriveling of the leaves, but I have to keep on top of spraying. It seems to like humidity, you know, lots of moisture on it. So that's my little mini fruit haul, exotic fruit haul, and just watch this space. So I will be doing some video on sugarcane propagation and jujube, 3 different types of jujube propagation. Let's see if I'm successful in any of those. So take care everyone, thanks for watching, bye bye.